got it fixed.
Yep.
Oh, son, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, you're a nice son.
There's one small condition.
A condition?
Yeah, you see, from now on when you're watching television, you won't be watching it alone.
Oh, son, don't do that. Get that picture over there. I can't look at TV with that picture up there. Oh.
I'm sorry, Pop, I can't do that. It's a package deal, man. If you want to watch television, that picture goes with it.
All right, son. All right, I'll exercise. I'll start right now.
I've been trying to figure out how to counter the stuff that's going on in the world right now, especially with this informational battle that's happening. Recently, the Trump bath comment is the most recent example of this.
Now, if I don't get elected, it's going to be a bloodbath for the whole... That's going to be the least of it. It's going to be a bloodbath for the country.
Where Trump was talking about the automobile industry.
That you're going to not hire Americans and you're going to sell the cars to us. No, we're going to put a 100% tariff on every single car that comes across the line. And you're not going to be able to sell those cars. If I get elected. Now, if I don't get elected, it's going to be a bloodbath for the whole...
And then many headlines tried to make it sound like he was being violent.
He's talking about a bloodbath for America. It's laid out in the terms of it. And these idiots on Twitter, these idiots on cable news, these idiots on Sunday shows going, well, presidents, he was talking only about the auto industry, and this is one more. It's just bullshit. Let me say that at 6:15 a.m. It's just bullshit. He knew what he was doing. We're not stupid. Americans aren't stupid. He was talking about a bloodbath. Sometimes a bloodbath means a bloodbath. And when he finishes by saying, and that's just going to be the least of it, seriously, these people may be stupid. We're not.
I mean, just egregious lies and from the corporate media. And that's very serious. That means if they're going to lie about something like that, that means they would lock everybody up if they could. It just means think of the worst possible thing they could try to do to you, and because you're supporting Trump or just because you don't believe them, and they'll do it. There's no other explanation for it. This is an awakening moment for me. Why am I playing the homie C3P meme? I should have rocked the shirt. Shoot, I got the shirt. I'm not even rocking the shirt. C3P meme. The homie who came on the channel. This is over a year ago now.
C3PO is kind of underrated. He's
great. He's not finished yet. He's wonderful.
Hello. I am C3PO, Human Cyborg Relations.
I think the Dilley meme team in general, and I believe he is the number one Dilley meme team person on YouTube. How do you combat this thing? It's them. They have a general. You need a leader. You need a leader, and that leader is Brendan Dilley.
And right before everybody gets nuked off the internet, I created this meme room, and I told my good friend Miguelifornia, who was still on Twitter at the time. I got nuked 5 months before that, and they completely took me out. So I got nuked in August of 2020 before the election. But I gave him a link, and I said, you tell any memer that gets deleted, if they still want to create and have a place to have their stuff featured, come in this room.
The reason why a lot of this stuff is happening, this is getting more and more egregious. This is the most egregious manipulation that I've seen probably on Trump in the media. This is, to me, worse than the both sides manipulation. If you don't know what's going on, most people don't, and online it's curated, including on Elon Musk's platform. Don't get it twisted with Elon Musk, in my opinion, pretending to kind of promote the alternate side. It's all echo chambered. When you look at corporate media, they're portraying Trump as some violent person who said bloodbath when he was talking about basically the industry that could get destroyed by Chinese manufacturing in Mexico. It has nothing to do with anything being violent. And to combat that, you need informational experts. You need memes.
And initially the room was 45 people. It was a lot bigger. I didn't know a lot of them on a personal level. And it was just sanctuary where I was like, look, I'm not going to be able to give you your followers back, but if you make content and you want me to play it on my show, I've got 30,000 people that'll watch it every day, and they just thought it was great. So we started the meme room, and in 2021, you know, once Joe Biden is sworn in, you know, I went on the next day with my audience, and I'm like, you know, I said it's like that scene out of Taken, like this is gonna suck, and I'm not gonna, you know, blow smoke. You're stuck with this dude until 2025. I had a very good contact with the Trump family at that time, who told me what essentially what he's running again, 2024, and that they were already having a power meeting about that the weekend after he left the White House. And so I went on my broadcast and I just told everybody, you know, this is going to suck, but we're going to get through it together, and we're going to hold down the fort. And so what was interesting was in all of 21, we spent that entire year just all culture driven, and then also cultivating the friendships in the meme room. And some people left, and you know, they didn't fit with what we were doing, and that was really what 21 and 22 was about. Was just kind of making sure we're all pulling in the same direction, we're all understanding, and I wanted a higher level of not just content, because content, you can get really great content. I wanted good people that I could trust, and I could say, you know, I know who these people are. I know what they're going to represent. They're going to represent me out in the, you know, the public well too.
Memes are the way to combat that. And if you don't like the Dilly meme, I love the Dilly meme team, but if you don't like them, doesn't matter. Do your own memes. This is Brendan Dilley right here. He's the guy to the right of Donald Trump wearing the Make America Great Again sign. And C3P Meme is a part of that team. He put together, to my knowledge, the first ever meme team. And what they do is they take these clips and they make them funny. They make them basically palatable for people who aren't paid attention. They did the God made Trump. Why did that trigger these people? Because they don't have any faith.
Former President Trump has shared a bizarre video on his Truth Social account claiming he is an instrument of God. Let's watch a little bit of that.
And you might have seen this played at rallies. This is how you combat those lies. And for me, I'm not a memester like that. So I will support the memesters. That's one of the ways I can do it. And I support any populist memester.
And on June 14th, 1946, God looked down on his planned paradise and said, I need a caretaker. So God gave us Trump. God said, I need somebody willing to get up before dawn, fix this country, work all day, fight the Marxists, eat supper, then go to the Oval Office and stay past midnight at a meeting of the heads of state. So God made Trump.
Karen, your jaw is dropping.
Well, because I just finished reading Tim Alberta's book about what has been going on among conservative white evangelicals. And this is exactly what he talks about, that part of the way that evangelicals have been able to make their peace with the fact that Trump maybe not so godlike in his behaviors, but that he is the person who can deliver and restore America to.
So the Dilly meme team made a meme so good. That's why it's on CNN, because they know, like, man, this meme is going viral. Not only is it going viral, it's penetrating and resonating with common people who see it way more than we are. So what's happening is the mainstream media, that's why they're lying about the Trump bloodbath. They can spray and hit everybody in the country, whether directly or indirectly, because not many people are watching them anymore, but they still control the story. The meme team are online. They don't spray. They can't reach nearly as many people, obviously, as CNN. But look, their video got on CNN. But they are more targeted, more effective in targeted ways. What you can do, like a laser beam, they're spraying like a water hose that's like spraying out. And the Dilly meme team is like a targeted laser beam. And what you can do, what we can do to help combat this is spread those memes, sharing them. That, I mean, it's extremely important. And what I really like about them, as I said, Brendan Dilley is a leader. You can't go into battle military type. This is informational, fifth generational, but it is a battle. You can't go into a battle without a leader. And Brendan is that leader. He has the vision, and then he's got the team with him. Everybody has a role, and my role is to help spread it. Here's another one with AOC. I love this one here.
Congresswoman, welcome back to Meet the Press.
Thank you for having me.
Well, we really appreciate your being here. We are going to get to some tougher questions in just a moment, but I do want to ask you about the swimming race that you recently lost. As you know, you came in dead last during that swimming race. In fact, you failed to even finish one lap in the pool. Why did you come in last place? And I don't want to hear any lame excuses like it was because you have extra long hair or that your enormous horse teeth slowed you down.
Well, I think it was a totally unfair race. They clearly said at the beginning of the race that it was going to be a breaststroke competition, but the other swimmers totally cheated. They all were using their arms. It was completely unfair. I mean, come on. It was supposed to be a breaststroke only competition.
And do you think that you're not a few fries short of a happy meal, given everything you've just said, Congresswoman?
I think the problem right now is that people just don't know how smart I really am. They obviously don't know that I am currently working on important legislation to ban AM radios. I mean, it's 2024. Don't you think radios should be able to be used at nighttime too, not just during the morning?
All right. Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate it.
So why would I say that is a deep fake, by the way, and he has meme on there, satire, just to let people, it's so good now, man. We're getting to the point where I think if he wanted to, he could really kind of trick people, but he's trying to do it in a tasteful way where it's overt enough. But take a look at this. Donald Trump played an alternative national anthem. An alternative national anthem. Why is it? Listen to this. This is how the Biden-Harris HQ account on X portrayed this. They portrayed it as Trump playing an alternative national anthem. Why? Let's listen to this. What's the alternative national anthem? I'll tell you what this is in a second. Why I support those deep fakes and memes.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the horribly and unfairly treated January 6th hostages.
So that's the clip. What is that clip of? You might already know. You heard it there, the announcement. It was J6 people singing, and they were portrayed at the Trump rally. I respect Trump for this. They were played. This is risky for him to do that, I think, because that's something that people are effectively calling an insurrection from the corporate side. He says, I'm playing this for the unfairly treated hostages. And they manipulate it to say he's playing an alternative national anthem. Why do they think it? They're singing the national anthem. What other national anthem are they talking about? They don't view you as people. They don't view you as they view you as an enemy. And anything, not even just that. They view you as an enemy so much so that if you sing the actual national anthem, it's not the national anthem anymore. And the only way, let me know if you know of a better way. Let me know if there's any other members of the Dilly meme team on YouTube. C3P memes, the one that I follow. I'm sure there's other ones. I'll dig into that and maybe put a post on X or on our Discord and ask people if they know. And if you got memes, let the memes fly. Those are the way, that's the way that there's no other way to combat this thing. Where you got to do something in retaliation that resonates with people, that's peaceful. If you're not okay with these memes, these deep fakes and going back and forth, then we're in some big trouble. Because I'm for peace. And these memes here, these jokes might seem violent to you because they're so funny, but it is peaceful.
Middle MAGA.